We have made it to the height of Italian Renaissance. We are in the Cinquecento, so the 1500s to the 1600s. And this particular chapter seems a little bit easier to define and summarize by really looking at some of our individual artists. So many of these have been to Florence and go to Florence, but are working in Rome. So we see the Pope as one of our main patrons during this time. So, with the rise of the individual artist, we're going to talk about three of our most famous, probably artists of all time that you knew before ever taking this class. Leonardo da Vinci, of course, painted the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. Becomes known as an artist as a suffering man, or makes this idea known, I should say, and he's the original Renaissance man. He's a man that's more than an artist. He's a writer, a painter, a scientist, an inventor. And we have lots and lots of information about him because he kept very detailed notebooks. He kept sketchbooks and studied anatomy. He sketched the first child in the womb. So this is really revolutionary. It's fun because we get to see the personality of some of these artists. And Leonardo was so interested in just the journey and not the end product. He didn't finish things. I believe we have about 16 finished paintings by him. He's also known for sfumato, this smoky kind of atmosphere to his paintings. So you can kind of look for certain styles in these artists, and you'll be able to recognize their work based on that style. An artist that you might not be familiar with is Bramante. He's an architect, and he really treats architecture like sculpture. He designed the Tempietto that is outside of downtown Rome. We also see Raphael, who is the nicer of these high Renaissance artists. He's very well liked, he's social, he paints very fast, and his style is very calm and harmonious. He has a more restrained style of working. He's known for the School of Athens and lots of Madonna of the Meadows, very tranquil. Then we have Michelangelo, who is more of our brooding artist. He's anxious. He likes to work alone. He doesn't want to work with anyone or train anyone. He has a really quirky personality. He is also a Renaissance man. He's a painter. He does other things, but sculpture is really his main love. He believed that sculpture was a God ordained craft or art because he was carving something out of stone that God had made. So he considers that a higher art and would rather be sculpting than painting. He's known for his monumental nude of David and also the Pietà, but he's maybe most famous known for painting the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, which he wasn't exactly happy about, but got wrangled into it. You can't say no to the Pope. He also works as an architect on the plans for St. Peter's. That design gets passed along to different folks, but he has some say in the design for the new St. Peter's. You can really tell Michelangelo's work, especially in the Sistine Chapel, the contorted figures, just the writhing and muscular figures that are on the ceiling. Some of his inspiration was from a Greco-Roman sculpture, so he gets that muscular style from that sculpture. Another thing that we can kind of identify as high Renaissance is that a lot of our paintings, I'm thinking Leonardo's Last Supper, it's very calm, it's very ordered. There is a triangular composition. Also, Raphael's Madonna of the Meadow, the figures are placed in this triangle. So really pay attention to the composition when you're looking at work during this time. It'll help you identify pieces from early Renaissance to high Renaissance to mannerism even. So pay attention to that ordered structure within the composition. We also see this in Leonardo da Vinci's Virgin of the Rocks. So really look for that triangular composition. This is our summary of the Cinquecento High Renaissance in Italy.